All right, hello. So, I made 140K last month with the iGirls. Anyways, that doesn't even fucking matter. I just want to talk about my life. This is my YouTube channel. What's up? My name's Mike. Return 3. I had this name since fucking Club Penguin. Anyways, all right. I just met a fucking mountain lion. Literally 1 foot, not 1 foot, okay? One at, let's say 1 human body away, like 6 feet away. I was hiking in the middle of the night. It was probably 10:15 p.m. And I just went up. I'm in Colorado. I'm traveling, solo entrepreneur, solo trip. And it's fucking lit. Anyways, I went on this hike. I've been hiking a bunch, right? And I've been hiking and progressively I just go in the dark, like back down. Like I wouldn't care. I would just go up for sunset, come back in the down, come back down, like in the dark, in the woods, no service, right? So I'm walking back and it's the middle of fucking night, Colorado. I'm in the woods, no service, right? And literally, like, okay, there was two encounters. I'm gonna start with the crazy one first, though. There was literally, like, I was walking, right? And I learned this from Manus. If you don't use Manus AI, use Manus AI. I spend like $750 like a month right now. Like, I use that shit so much. I use it all the time. Manus is fucking goated. Use that shit. Anyways, literally, Manus told me from the first time I went down the dark and I was scared. I was like, bro, I'm scared as fuck. I'm in the dark. It's fucking dark, right? And I was just talking to it because I had service, right? And I have this voice I built, Manus AI voice app, with Claude Code, and I built it. And I have like, because in Manus you can't text to speech, but actually you can tell it to do text to speech, and it'll do it. I learned that tonight. But there is no button like on ChatGPT. Plays shit maybe. I don't know. I don't use ChatGPT that much. But anyways, okay, where the fuck was I? I was walking in the middle of the woods. It was dark, blah, blah, blah. Right, but Manus told me the first time I did this, it said, turn your flashlight on every 2 minutes, turn around for like a few seconds, like quickly, turn around, right? Look around you, look for red eyes, look for beating eyes. Like, see how my eyes have fucking light in them? A little bit, right? It's the same thing with animals, so you can fucking see their eyes, right? And that's how you can tell. So you turn around and you look, like you do it quickly, because if something's behind you, you fucking, you know what I mean? Anyways, it told me to do that. It also said make noise. I was like, bro, why the fuck would I make noise? I'm in a forest. It's dark as shit. I'm 3,000 feet up, like wherever from the fucking town, right? And I'm fucking scared. I'm fucking scared, right? And I'm like, this is fucking scary. You know what I mean? Like, it's just me out here for real. This is some real fucking shit. This is some real life human ass shit. I'm a vagabond. Fucking goated manga. And anyways, if you read that manga, then you know that me hiking in the forest in the middle of the night is fire as fuck. Or maybe not even the middle of the night, just in general, right? Being out in nature, it makes you appreciate nature more. I can't lie, it did for me back when I was 17. Anyways, where the fuck was I? Yeah, bro. So I was walking through. Anyways, that's one tip it told me, right? The flashlight thing. Second thing, make noise. I said, why the fuck would I make noise? It's dark as fuck outside. The animals are going to hear me and they're going to come to me. Right? But nah, bro. Nah, just, it's fine. It's fine. They're kind of right. They're right. Because I'll tell you why. You'll see by the end of this video. You will understand why as well. This is like survival skills. This is life or death shit. I just had a life or death encounter. Not even an hour ago. It's 11:10 p.m. right now. Whew, okay. Fuck. No edits, no cuts, nothing. What the fuck was I saying? All right. It said to make noise, flashlight around, look for beady eyes. That was the main things. And like, make sure the bears or whatever know you're there so they can go away and get the fuck away from you. Because most animals, it seems tonight that's true, they don't even want to fuck with you. Just fuck off, right? But don't tweak, right? So, anyways, I'm going in the middle of the forest. Imagine this. You're in the middle of the forest. It's pitch fucking black. It's 10:15 p.m. You look up. It's a beautiful starry sky. And you're walking slowly. You know how Kilo has that slow walk shit? I was really trying to do that shit, but it's retarded. It's retarded because you need to make noise. But I was trying to be like slow, very slow, turn around a lot. I was looking around a lot. I like genuinely A tier, S tier levels of survival instincts. Like genuinely, I had that shit tonight. And you're gonna hear why. It's just smart, bro. And I listened to everything Manus said, and that shit kept me alive. Deadass. I wouldn't be making this video right now. I will post this video. And it's not even that related to AIOFM, which I blew up. I just showed my fucking authentic story. But anyways, lock the fuck in. The fuck was I saying? Okay. I'm walking, right? And I'm still, let's say I'm 0.5 deep from 2.0 total, like of the distance. Like I'm 1/4 deep. Okay? So I'm still pretty deep in the forest, right? I was just at a fucking waterfall and I was like maybe 1K feet up. This wasn't a big hike because I got there fucking 7:15 or 7:40 or some shit. I got there late as shit. I didn't care. I went anyways. And you know what? One side note. When you go out in the dark like that alone, it's like a repetition for becoming a 100 millionaire or a billionaire. Like it literally is. You're going through the dark. Oh, this is hard. This is scary. These are emotions that you're naturally feeling and get to understand. Like the shit I just felt tonight, most people in 2026, my age, will never, ever experience, like in their entire fucking lives. You will never be 1 foot away, not 1 foot, but one human body away from like a predator. Like genuinely, that shit was, anyways, all right, let me lock in. I was walking, right? Walking on the trail. And there was big rocks to my left, but you could like walk around the rocks a little bit. And then there was trees and also like a little bump up for the trees, right? And it's like rocky, sandy terrain. It's hiking. And I'm walking and there's trees and then there's a rock. Or fuck. All right. There's trees, there's a rock. And then that's where the animal is. And then I am to the right? And it's on the left side. I'm on the right side. And I go up to it slowly. I didn't know it was there, right? I don't know, right? And I had one encounter before this. It was, anyways, I'll get into that later. But this was the biggest encounter by far. Anyways, I walked up, and as I'm walking up, all you hear is, like, okay, you don't hear clapping. You hear genuinely big footsteps. You will never know what this is like. You will never understand what it's like to feel big predator footsteps. Okay, I asked Manus, and this is a key component of the story. I asked Manus. All right, I'm gonna get there. I'm not gonna expose the animal it is yet, but I am fucking proud of me. Anyways, I heard it walking, right? It probably was sleeping or hunting or whatever. I heard it walking. I was walking, right? Doing my walk, slowly looking around, flashlight out. It's obvious I exist. I have a flashlight. They're scared of the flashlight as well. Anyways, well, who the fuck wouldn't, right? It's unnatural light. Anyways, that makes sense. So I walked and here I am. I get to the trees, right? There's the rock, the trees, and then me. To the right of the trees is me. To the left of the trees is the rock and a gap. And that's where the animal was. And I had to be less than a human body away, bro. I had to be less than a human body away, to be honest with you. But whatever. We're just going to say human body for the sake of it because, yeah, human body. Okay, my body. I'm like 5'10 or 11. Probably 5'10 or 11 away from me. Anyways, maybe a bit closer, to be honest with you. Probably about 3/4 of 5'10 or 11. Whatever that is. Anyways. Okay, I hear it stepping. And you hear the steps. It's like I definitely heard at least maybe 10, 12, over a dozen steps, genuinely. And it was right near me. Like, I can't even, you will never understand this unless you're actually in the situation. Like, I genuinely heard the steps. It was not small steps. It was at least medium to large steps, which made sense for what animal it was, which I'll get there. So what did I do? Animal, human instincts plus Manus's advice applied. I get there. I hear the steps. I hear it. I keep stepping. It's stepping towards me. I'm stepping towards it. I went into its area because I'm just hiking the trail, and it just happens to be on the trail when I'm only 1/4 back to my car, right? So I'm still pretty far. I'm still pretty deep in the trail. I'm still in the wilderness, basically, right? It's a trail, but it's a wilderness part of the trail. Anyways, I'm walking towards it. It's walking towards me. I hear it. I stop. Instantly, I take a good step back. And I say, hey. Okay, wait. I take a step back. I hear the steps. I take a step back, right? Slowly, not like medium. Everything is in moderation. Nothing is extreme. I'm an extreme person. I'm extraordinary. But everything I did here was calculated and at medium pace on purpose. I didn't yell. I didn't talk quietly. I was like, hey, 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 like that, like medium, like 40, 50, 60%, that area. Like, and this is what I was doing throughout the night as well, the whole hike back. And this isn't my first time hiking in the dark, but I've done this for the last few weeks, probably the last 2 weeks. I have gone back in the dark a majority of the days, and I've been totally fine. Knock on wood, right? Knock on fucking wood. Okay? And I've been fine, but this was the most dangerous so far. And I've been in Colorado for about a month now. And yeah, and this is like my first month hiking alone. And I've just been going in the dark late at night. I don't care. I will get through it and survive. I am a survivor. I am aware. I'm hyper aware. Bro, when I tell you my fight or flight kicked in when this animal got there, this is what I'm not explaining. This is why I'm so pumped right now, and I wanted to make this video right now. I genuinely fight or flighted, human instincts, everything that you're supposed to feel. If you try to go up to a beautiful woman, you're scared to do it. These connect. These two things, they connect. And I've been socializing a lot more, going out a lot more, talking to a lot of girls. But anyways, that's besides the point. We're not going there right now. We're talking about this. It was scary. It was scary, but I wasn't, in the moment, I wasn't scared. My fear, because I have to survive. Why am I scared? Yes, when I'm walking around in the dark and I hear nothing, I'm scared. I'm a bit scared, and I'm looking around and I'm making sure I'm fine, and I'm looking for eyes, and I'm saying, hey, right? I'm saying that, right? I'm doing that. But when I heard these footsteps, nah, no fear, eradicated. I honestly believe that's what happened. I went straight into flow state, straight into survival mode, monkey, ape, whatever we are, right? I think we're space monkeys, right? We're space monkeys on a floating rock. That's what I say. Anyways, my adrenaline pumped. Okay, so I'm walking up. I'm like drawing this out for real, but I'm walking up. It's walking to me. I hear it. It hears me. I back up, and initially, I walked back quicker than I did with the first animal I saw a bit ago, which I'll get into later. But it was not as extreme as this. No way. This thing was a predator. Like this shit. When I tell you, and I'm repeating myself, when I tell you 99% of people will never experience this because we're inside, we're in front of our computers, we're in rooms. I was in the fucking wild. No service. Who am I calling? Who's saving me? It's life or death. It's right here. It's right now. That's all that matters. All I have is right now, this moment, right here. I need to survive. My instincts kicked in. My fucking adrenaline piped. I became hyper aware, absolutely dialed. Like, bro, whatever caffeine does or whatever like these stimulants do, like modafinil, like shit like that, like caffeine kills you a little bit. It's actually bad for you. And caffeine is like, I don't drink caffeine. Alex Becker said not to, and I kind of believe it. But anyways, and Alex Becker's a 100 millionaire. Look him up on YouTube. He has goated fucking advice for getting rich as fuck. Anyways, not rich as fuck yet. Okay, not rich as fuck yet. Can never be rich as fuck because you always have to be better than you are now. Compared to the average 21-year-old, I am way, way richer than most of you. 100% in the top 1%. 100%. Definitely. Probably in the sub 1%. Yeah. Most of us are fucked. Oh, never mind. I'm not getting into this right now. Let's continue the story. Fight or flight kicks in. Hyper aware. Senses activate. I back up quickly, right? And you can imagine how this felt. You can't. You literally can't. Anyways, you back up. You say, hey, and you slowly back up and you make distance. And when I did that, when I started talking, I promise you it stopped moving. Your voice, when you say things and you're calm and you're collected, you know what Manis said? Manis said it wasn't worth it to the animal. The risk was not worth it. I made myself I backed up. Imagine this, right? Okay, let's not imagine this. Let's just continue the story. What actually happened? I backed up. Slowly, I got back. I kept getting back. I stayed back. Now I'm probably about 5 or 6 human bodies away. I hear it, and it starts walking again, and then I don't hear it anymore, and I think it went behind a rock. And I sit here for another 10, I want to say at least 10 minutes, and saying, hey, 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 progressively getting a little louder as well. Hey, 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 right? But not too loud. I'm not yelling. I'm not tweaking. It's moderated. It makes sense, right? If you start yelling at the top of your fucking lungs tweaking, like, yeah, like that's going to attract attention that you probably don't want. But maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe the loud noise will fuck everyone off. Because when they're animals, when you hear other animals, like, bro, I have big footsteps too. I'm 185 pounds. I'm jacked. I'm decently lean. I'm in good shape. I am a threat. If I had to go fucking animal mode on this animal and if it was life or death, I have a chance. I really believe I do. Anyways, that's besides the point. I'm backing up. I get on top of this rock. It's only like a couple feet tall, but I get on top of this rock after like maybe 3 minutes, right? And I've backed up a few human bodies away, right? I don't see it anymore. And then it goes up this hill, right? Because here's where we were, right? Here's me, trees, animal, fucking spoiler almost. And then here's rock, right? I back up. And then behind the rock and behind the animal is a hill, right? Or fuck. Okay? That looks fucking autistic. Anyways, it goes up the hill. And I'm flashing my light around. I'm looking around, right? And I'm saying, hey, 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 right? And I see it. And it had yellow eyes. I promise you it had yellow eyes. I looked up and it's maybe about 2 human bodies tall up on a hill, and probably about 7 or 8 human bodies away from me at this point. Maybe 10, maybe 12. Not 12. 7 to 10. And it's up on the hill, and I see its eyes, and it keeps walking. I could tell it was moving away from me. It was going this way, and I had to go this way. It was on my trail, right? My hiking trail. Anyways, I asked Manus. So here's the reality. Here's what it was. Most likely, that was a mountain lion. It's 10:15 p.m. I'm in Colorado. I'm on a mountain. I'm like 13,000 feet up or some shit. I don't know. 12 to 13,000 probably. And I'm on a mountain. It's 10:15 p.m. I have no service. It's pitch dark. It was probably sleeping or some shit, or it was hunting. Apparently, mountain lions are nocturnal hunters. Apparently. I don't know if that's true or not. Don't quote me on that, but that's what Manus said. I'm pretty sure. 99% sure. Okay? So it wasn't sleeping. It was moving around. And it was hunting, I think. Maybe. But anyways, it was threatening me. That's 100%. It walked towards me. It was ready for the fucking duel. He was ready to throw hands. Okay? This mountain lion. Oh my fucking goodness. Okay, that's tweaking. Chill. But when I tell you I was one human body away from a predator, I was one human body away from a predator literally an hour ago. Life or death, okay? And the shit I felt, and I genuinely, like, okay, I walked by, I fucked off, I kept going. I had, like, almost no encounters after that. But when the adrenaline rush, I don't even know how to explain it, bro. You will never experience this unless you get in life or death situation like this. Who else is, because yeah, let's objectively look at this. It's retarded. Just don't be out in the woods at fucking 10:15 p.m. in a Colorado mountain. That's retarded. That is retarded. Why would you put yourself in that situation? But I did. I'm different. I'm fucking different. You motherfuckers aren't doing this shit like me. Most people are never going to do shit like me. Most people are never going to lift as hard as me. Most people are never going to make as much money as me. And hopefully on a long enough time span, most people will never fuck as many bitches as I do. I want to fuck thousands of women. All right, hold on. Let me chill. I'm about to fucking say my whole fucking life plan right now. Let me chill. But if you think about it, reverse engineer it from 80 years old. Fuck it, life or death. I could die on a hike tomorrow. By the time I'm 80 years old, I should have billions of dollars, fucked thousands of women, and have hundreds of children. Abundance in every area. 80 years old. I have 59 years. Who the fuck says I can't do this shit in 59 years? That's a long fucking time. You have to become the person who is capable of fucking thousands of bitches, who's capable of having hundreds of children, who's capable of having billions of dollars. You transform into that person. The person I was 6 months ago, making 10K a month at the start of the year, is way different from the entrepreneur I am now. 100% I've evolved. Everything is automated. I can do whatever I want with my life. The money keeps coming in. And my business is growing. Shit is just happening. I'm working a few hours a day. And I can just do whatever the fuck I want. Socialize. Balance. Hike. Fuck off. Literally, whatever. But yes, I could put these hours towards my business. And eventually I will go into another lock-in phase where I lock in for a few months, go back into my room, start working 14 hours a day again, and just fucking grind all-nighters. I'm 21. Now's the time to do it. Shout out Nathan Aston. I had a call with him, and it was a few hours, and he basically told me, like, yeah, bro, now's the time to grind. Like, you're 21, you can do all-nighters. When you're 30, you can't do that shit anymore. But he was also like, bro, like, balance, like life. When you sit in front of your screen for years and you just work, it's all a blur. Whereas when you travel and you experience new things, you mature yourself. I just matured tonight. 1,000% I just matured tonight. That never would have happened if I was working on AIOFM or OFM right now. Not a chance. I would never, ever have gotten that experience. Obviously. Like, what the fuck? Like, that's obvious. Right? But I'm traveling. I'm out there. I'm in the real world. And I'm growing a business. Anyways. Okay. We saw a mountain lion. The reason it was a mountain lion, medium to heavy footsteps, definitely a big animal. Definitely a big animal. It's either a mountain lion, it said, or a big coyote, a large coyote. It was one or the other. And since it had yellow eyes, I'm pretty sure that means it was a mountain lion. I saw the eyes. It was yellow. I've never seen eyes like that in my life. Never have I ever, from any human. Never have I ever seen some shit like that. That was real animal predator eyes. And you know what? I bet you the color of the eyes, I think, this is so random. But if you have brown eyes, you see a completely different world than people with blue eyes. And like, or green, or whatever. Like, I can see a totally different color palette than you do. Maybe. Maybe not. That doesn't fucking matter. The point is I'm alive. I'm here. I'm making this video. I'm posting it. I haven't posted in a month. This is my fucking recap. Not even. This isn't even my recap. This is just me having a story. Just shit posting. This is what happened in my life today. Anyways. I could talk about some business shit as well, to be honest with you. We should probably get into that. But I just want to keep going on this hiking story, honestly. I really don't care to explain the, wow, my teeth are looking white. Yeah, get an electric toothbrush. I got an electric toothbrush. Fucker. You know what I'm talking about. And my teeth just got whiter, dead ass, in a few days. 1,000%. Anyways. Okay, first encounter with an animal. I was walking. I saw it. It was about I'm just going to TLDR this. I was walking. It was 5 or 6 bodies away from me, right? And this is my first time ever seeing an animal like this. It was dark as fuck. I had my flashlight on it. There's a tree laying down. It's towards the trail, right? I'm walking towards the trail. It's right on the trail. I see it. I see a big black, I thought it was a shadow of the tree or something. It didn't make sense. And my brain picked this up. I stopped moving and it started moving a little bit. And I think it was a sleeping baby black or brown bear. Or, Manis said, it was that or a fox or... No, bro. That wasn't a fox. That shit was shaped like a bear. Imagine a bear like... genuinely this big. Genuinely. It was like baby bear. Anyways, it was sleeping. Or if it wasn't... It might have not been a bear. I don't know. But it was a tiny black thing that was... capable of attacking me, but it was not as much of a threat. Like if I had to fight this thing to the death and there wasn't like a mama bear around or some shit, then yeah, I probably would have won. Yeah. The mountain lion, I honestly think I have a chance as well, but maybe I'm overestimating myself. But honestly, life or death. I'm 185 pounds. I'm 5'10 or 11. I'm athletic. I'm a fucking threat in general. If I wanted to, if I wanted to hurt something, I could hurt something and I could hurt it a lot. Okay? I mean, most humans can, though, genuinely, even without a bunch of muscle. But a bunch of muscle does help. 100%. You're a threat when you have more power. Who fucking cares? Okay, that's the first encounter. That's the second encounter. And besides that, yeah. Besides that, yeah. Life or death. I fucking survived. That just happened tonight. And then let's get into some business stuff. So I'm getting salary models. I got referrals coming in from one salary model. I bought salary models off one of my boys, and I buy them, and then I use AI models and I market them, and then it's all faceless on the OF, and it's faced on the fucking Instagram with the AI model, and I bring the traffic there, launch the OF, make money with that. 100% margins. No, 100% of what we make on OF, minus the 20% that OF takes, of course, because it's a salary model. You pay them a couple $1,000 a month, which is what it should be when you're doing all the fucking work. Anyways, I'm just gonna buy a bunch of traffic. I'm testing like five or six different traffic sources right now that are traffic services, and I'm looking for more. But most of them are given through like networking. Just I've had them built up over time, like just because I've been talking with so many people and just having networking calls with people that are making money as well with OFM mainly, and sometimes AI OFM as well. And I got these traffic services mostly from OFM guys that just pay for services, and they have chatting, and then it's like an automated business basically. And something really stuck out to me when I was on first class in the plane, right? I was going from Montrose to Denver. This guy was next to me, and he was this like capitalist, a venture capitalist, something, 30 million, I don't know, but he invested a lot of money, like millions and millions of dollars. He was like an investor of some kind, like an angel investor for businesses. He said he had a bunch of, I don't know, it doesn't fucking matter. Okay, the guy was aware of entrepreneurship, and he wasn't a normie. Anyways, I was telling him about what I was doing. He told me about what he was doing, and we had a conversation, and I was telling him like, yeah, bro, my whole business is automated. Like life is so good. I can just do whatever I want. And he was like, yeah, you know, but I used to be grinding, and it's like a realization. He's like, yeah, you know, maybe you're just the kind of entrepreneur that enjoys having an automated business. Who the fuck doesn't enjoy having an automated business? But whatever, I get what you're saying. Like I get it. And it's true. So that's what I'm doing. I'm getting traffic, I'm getting salary models. And now I don't even have to do the AI content. I'm going to do the AI content if their body type fits what my AI model looks like her body type and her hair color, and there's not many tattoos or no tattoos, and the brand of cohesion of your brand, Instagram, funnel, OnlyFans. Does it all make sense? Is it all the same girl, right? Does it make sense? Okay, make it make sense. That's a fucking quote that I got from networking. Make it make sense. Fucking true. So fucking true. Anyways, fuck, what else? Okay, yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm getting models from models, literally referrals. My business is just expanding. I'm getting more models. My friends are getting more models. Everyone's on the up. We're all making more money. Not yet. I'm actually not making more money yet. I'm not. I made 140K gross this month. Fucking July. And I worked fucking 24% of it or some shit. 22% of it. Not fucking 58% of it. Okay, I've been doing shit. I've been living my life. Dead ass. I've been off the computer. I spent years of my life in front of a computer. I've played thousands of hours of video games. Overwatch, Destiny 2, Rust, CSGO, Paladins, Minecraft, Mineplex Champions, fucking Legend Central. You will not know what this is. Gmod. Fucking, bro, so much, right? I've been doing it since I was fucking young, right? I've been in front of a computer. I'm out here living life. And you know what? Back in college, when I was like 18, and I just got to college and I just got on campus, I was going out, literally that first month, 0 video games, all month. 0. I was pretty much off my phone, off my computer, like a lot of the time, and I was just socializing all the time. Constantly with women, constantly with other guys. Wanted to be frat president. Told my Snap story, I'm going to be frat president. I got like 30 Snapchats on orientation. I was like literally just going up to everybody, hey guys, let's play volleyball. Right? I was being super social. There was a volleyball thing outside the freshman dorms that we were all staying at for orientation. I hosted the whole event. Mike's volleyball, group chat, 30 people, got a bunch of snaps, made it fucking happen. That was the launch of my fucking college reputation, right? And I was jacked as fuck. And I had a perm. Wait, I didn't have a perm yet, but I got one. And it was fire. Anyways, Bro, a perm would help me so much. This hair is so cooked. Anyways, holy fuck. It doesn't matter. I don't care. Stop, because I may in the future get a perm and probably shave this down closer. And I think it'll upgrade me a lot, but I'm not doing it right now. I'm in Colorado. But if I travel again for another month, go somewhere else, maybe party more, and, you know, I'm out here to go fuck bitches. That's the bottom line. I'm out here to go to clubs, get drunk, and fuck bitches. And a lot of guys do this too. And it's totally fine. And you should do it in your 20s, before you're 25. If you do it after you're 25, Hamza says, you're cooked. Because, yeah, it just makes fucking sense, bro. Just go out. And he says step 1 is fucking a bunch of bitches and knowing you can fuck any night. Step 2 is getting rich. Right? And I didn't even finish step 1. I can't fuck a bitch every night. I can't. And I know I'm capable of it. I know I can accomplish this. Anyways, anyone can do it, bro. Anyone can fucking do it. Anyways, so besides the point. That month of college, that first month of college, when I was going out to every party, getting drunk as fuck, taking 20 shots of Tito's, I had Borgs. I had just gotten introduced to the weed. I had just been drinking a bunch, and I was just degenerate. I didn't give a fuck about my classes, did no homework, failed my business classes because I didn't give a fuck, and just socialized all the time, socialization max, because I knew I wasn't getting a degree, even at 18, because my parents paid for it. It was like $30K a year, right? I had average grades, A's, B's, C's in high school. I was not, this was no scholarship, right? And I got like $30K, whatever. Or I had to pay $30K, but my parents did it, right? 15 each or whatever. In the dorms, on the campus. Anyways, even at 18, bro, instantly I knew, fuck this shit. I'm getting drunk as fuck. I'm getting high as fuck. I'm socializing a bunch. I'm socialization maxing. And that's what I did. And it was fucking peak life. When I tell you I was king of my city, and I was king. Bitches would go up to me. I was making out with so many bitches a night, I can't even count it. Okay, it was like, it had to be 5+. Like, averaging minimum 2 per night. 2 successful interactions every single night. Most were successful. I was high energy, jacked. I had a perm. I looked good. I was young. I was 18. Right now I'm 21. I don't have a perm. I have a big beard. I haven't shaved. It probably looks autistic. I don't give a fuck because I don't have a job. So I don't need to shave for my job. I don't need to be a waiter and shave my shit. Or whatever the fuck, right? Fucking ShopRite, right? I don't need to. I'm an entrepreneur. I can do whatever the fuck I want. If I don't want to shave, I'm not going to shave. And then who fucking cares? If you perfectionize on your looks when you're trying to perfectionize on your business, looks matter though. My friend said this, and it's true. It's kind of like I should shave and I should get a perm, or I should at least cut my hair probably. Like maybe, not even that, just shave, bro, or make it look better. Like you have to take care of yourself. But I'm not doing it. I'm not perfectionizing on that. But my friend does say looks matter, and it's true. And I'm trying to fuck bitches. Just doesn't make sense. But I fucked a bitch. I had a one-night stand my first week here. I did. And I literally met the bitch at a bus stop. I met her at a bus stop because it was like a $4. Bro, you literally paid like $5 or less, I think, to go on this bus stop. It was from Ouray to Telluride, which are these 2 like tiny mountain towns in Colorado, surrounded in beautiful mountains. Honestly, way better than Boulder, Colorado. It looks so beautiful. Anyways, besides the point, and Breckenridge, to be honest with you, but whatever. I met her at an Ouray bus stop, and I don't go to bus stops, and I'm Ubering and there's no Ubers. I didn't have a car, so I had to use a bus because I had to go buy something in another town, and I couldn't get there because I didn't have a fucking car. Because I'm not even gonna go into the whole thing, bro. I'm not. But what I can tell you is I had to be at a bus stop. I was on a bus, a brokey bus, and I was like, wow, this shit is so cheap. Anyways, I met her at the bus stop. She had a pen. I was like, wow, you have a pen. I didn't say that. I said some shit. Anyways, I got her Snap. We snapped for a day or two. I was like, hey, let's link. Or the day after I got it. And then the next day, it was Friday, and she was like, hey, you should come up to the bars with me and my friends. And like, she knew I had a car because I snapped her with my Jeep that I rented for one day for $300 because there was no rental cars in the area because I'm in a random mountain town and there's no Ubers. It was fucked. Anyways, there was not enough services in this area, bro. But it makes sense. Anyways, I went over in my Jeep, and I went over in my yellow Jeep 2024 with the red interior and black interior. pretty fire, pretty LARPable. And basically, we went out to clubs and bars, and I didn't drink, but we did have one commonality, which I'm not going to mention. But yeah, I was out until like 4 a.m. with her and a bunch of her Mexican friends. We went to Mexican bars. Everyone there was kind of Mexican. There was Mexican music, and I'm not Mexican, and I wasn't drinking, and I didn't do this for like a year. I didn't go out for like a year. This is actually one of my first times at a bar in my life as well. Like I only did frat parties, and then I just locked in, and now I'm going out to bars and clubs again. And I'm realizing it's the same as frat basements and frat fucking first floors. It's the same shit. But anyways, except there's like older people. But anyways, sometimes there's a lot of young people, mainly. Majority. Doesn't fucking matter. I'm getting to 36 minutes. I only really want this to be 40 minutes, 45 minutes. Anyways, we'll see. Maybe I just keep yapping. Maybe I just go longer. Who fucking cares? All right. I fucked the slut. I really fucked the slut. As my friend says, you just gotta fuck the slut. Anyways, I told the chick, bro, hyper honesty works, okay? This shit makes sense as well. There's a lot I'm learning too on like getting bitches and everything right now, and I'm hyper learning. And I was in my room for a year. All my social skills gone. And I'm reinventing all of it. I'm redoing all of it. I'm taking in lots of videos and inputs. And by the way, what you input, garbage in, garbage out. Garbage in, garbage out. That's a quote. What you input into your brain will derive your thoughts and outputs and actions. If you put into your brain, fucking, me, because I'm a top 1%er. I'm top 1% of the human race. I am. And my results prove it, right? There's a lot of people out here in Colorado that are ski bums and are 25 or 40 or 50 and they're just fucked. And they never made money and they were ski bums and they stayed in town and they had shitty jobs and they're just fucked. And I'm not. And right there, and this is one thing my grandma said, right? She was like, what if it doesn't, what happens when it runs out? What happens when OFM works out or AIOFM stops? Or she doesn't say those words specifically, but that's what she's inferring. I'm like, yeah, well, and she's like, well, with a degree, with college, you can, you have a degree, something to fall back on. I'm like, yeah, you know what I have to fall back on? Me. I'm the best degree I could ever have. Are you fucking kidding me? I know how to market, sales, delegation, managing people. I have shit tons of skills. To truly make it as an entrepreneur, you need to have a good level of skill in many areas, especially if you don't have a partner. The biggest OFM agencies I've noticed over $1 million a month, they all have 3 partners. And I'm one guy. I'm doing it all. Right? And yo, he will probably never see this, but shout out Prime. He literally went in my Discord, showed me, like, this is a story. I have to explain this because I was on a networking call today. I explained it to another guy who was my friend, asking me about like managing people and stuff like this and hiring people. And I said this story, and this is the story. This is a really good story. If you stayed this long, you're an entrepreneur. Well, good for you, because this is sauce. He came in, right, and in my Discord server I had 3 chatters, and I had 1 or 2 VAs for content. I think 1 at the time. And right, it was 1 chatter every 8 hours, right? And they would, like, one of them would go in, and this was a group of Nigerians that all were shitters. Like, they all did shitty things. They all didn't listen a certain way. It was a group of people in Nigeria, and they all somehow got hired, like, to me. Like, literally, I would fire them, and a new one would come from the same group. It was insane. Like, 3 times this happened. I randomly hired from different connections, and they still somehow found their way into, like, it was insane. Anyways, a guy would be in my Discord server, right? He would be in the channel. He would be clocked in with my bot for Discord, and he wouldn't be screen sharing. He'd be deafened, and he would never undeafen. And I've fired a few of his friends before as well. And I couldn't do anything about it. I was just whatever about it, right? I just let it happen. And my 1 million month friend saw this on my screen share when we were on Discord, in secret Discord. Anyways, fucking, he came in my Discord and he bossed up, bro. He's a boss. He's a boss. I cannot finish that statement, but you can imagine it. He's a boss. Okay, he's a boss. He comes in there, hey, why the fuck are you not screen sharing? Adds him on Discord, DMs him a bunch. Why are you not screen sharing? Why are you deafened? Unmute your mic. Why are you not talking? Why are you not screen sharing? What the fuck are you doing? Now all my VAs, Most of the time, sometimes they aren't screen sharing because their PCs are a little shit. And I just let it slide. But they're always in my VC and they're never deafened. And I have like 6 chatters. I don't know if I should say this. Fuck it. I have 6 chatters right now. And I have 2 content VAs. And that's it. That's all I need for my automated business. And my fucking chatters, I don't even look at their chats. I don't give a fuck. Because you're either going to make money or you're not. It's commission based. You're incentivized to make money. So go make some, or you're not going to make any. And you're not going to make money with me. And I'm not going to pay you. Right? And I have all these bonuses too to incentivize them. But whatever. The main thing is they get commission. Right? And then my content VAs are paid weekly. And they're paid well. And then, well for Philippines. Bro, I'm putting food on tables. That's besides the point. That is besides the point. Okay? What the fuck was I saying? Yeah, he came in, he bossed up. And like 2 people came in VC, right? It was 2 chatters and then us 2, right? Me and the mill-month guy. And he just came in. He's like, yeah, like, why are you not screen sharing? Hey, we need 2 people on. Like, okay, we need a friend on. There's too much traffic. And it was launch day. That's what it was. That's what it was. It was launch day for my biggest model, right? Like, it was launch day. And it was big. It was like, 600 subs or whatever, FTLs. And I only had 1 chatter, but I needed more because there was like 20 or 30 chats pending all the time. Subs rolling in nonstop. He couldn't keep up. And my chatter was being slow as fuck. Barely, like his words per minute had to be 10. Like he was not chatting fast enough and he wasn't doing, I got a second guy. It was his friend. They were in that same friend group, Nigerian friend group from Nigeria, I think. And like, yeah, they both were slow. And then this guy was bossing them up like, yeah, open your mic, screen share. And they were giving him excuses. Bro, I can't do it. My PC's not good enough. Bro, I can't do it. I can't talk. Hang on. Bro, look, I'll show you on my phone. And he, every time, he just got straight to it. It's like talking to a woman and you just don't give a fuck what she says at all. It's like, I don't care what you're saying. Okay, screen share. Are you screen sharing? Yes or no? Why can't you screen share? I don't care. Screen share. That's being a boss. Screen share right now. Unmute your mic. Undeafen. I'm going to cut $150 out of your paycheck if you don't undeafen your fucking shit right now. Right? And this is how you got to be. You're king. You're the king. This is exactly what he told me. You have kings, you have knights, you have peasants. Right? I have peasants, knights. I have both. I am king. King Mike. King Return 3. That's fucking me. You need to have an empire. A Discord server, it's your empire. And you're the king. Right? And like, bro, the peasant doesn't not listen to the king. The peasant listens to the king. Because he's scared to get executed. Why the fuck are you not undeafening? Undeafen or I'm going to fucking execute you. I'm going to fire you. I'm going to cut $150 out of your pay. Hey, look. And you know what he did? And then they finally both screen shared, both undeafened, just muted. Right? And they talked. They both had their microphones. They spoke. I never heard this guy before. He worked for me for like a month. And I let this slide. This is a breakthrough. This is sauce. If you put this into your business, it's going to do better. If you let shit slide, you can't let shit slide. You can't let shit slide like that. I was letting shit slide way too much. He came in, he showed me what's up. Literal masterclass, bro. Anyways, this is a masterclass ass story. And they were both, and the one guy, right? Let's just call him Sam and Gabby. Fuck it. Sam and Gabby. Sam is the shitter who always deafened. Gabby, he would be muted. And I fired him once, and then I rehired him just for the shift because we had so much traffic and I needed someone. I said I'd let him know. And I did, because I needed someone for the shift. And 20 to 30 chats were pending on OnlyFans. If you're an agency, you know you're leaving money on the table if there's 20 to 30 chats sitting there pending, nonstop, flooding in, obviously. Fucking thousands of dollars sitting there waiting, and your chatter's slow as fuck. And I screen shared the whole time on launch day. I was on screen share with 3 of my boys, and one of them was a month guy, and he saw this, and he literally went and left the VC with me, and we both went to my Discord server. I invited him in to my empire, and he was supervisor, and he told these guys what to do, and he bossed up, and he showed me how to be a boss. You gotta be a boss. Dead ass. And yeah, so the guy who was screen sharing and chatting fast and doing his job and was just muted his mic, not deafened, right? Let's call him Gabby, right? He said, here, $20 bonus for Gabby, right? I just lost $20 right there. $20 bonus. I didn't agree to this. I don't care. He's right. That's good to do. Positive enforcement. Hey, You're doing good. I'm going to give you $20 bonus. There you go. You're listening. You're doing a good job. Here's a treat. Oh, you're not listening? I'm going to cut $150 out of your pay. Fucker. You know? Fucking peasant. You better fucking listen to King. You know? It's fucking lit. I love being king. I fucking love being king. Let me chill. All right. That's a story. And you can use that to grow as an entrepreneur. Literally. We're 45 minutes deep. This video is getting long. Plus I got to get some food. But yeah. What else? My business is automated. Automate your business. Anything is possible. You can automate every single thing on an online business. And you can automate entire businesses is a thing. I'm an automation entrepreneur. That might be cope though. I should probably be doing more than I am. But I'm not because I'm busy living life. And what else? Check this out. I got to show you all this too. Little for the boys, you see this shit? I got a portable phone farm, bro. I got a phone farm set up right here. Mac Mini, I take this shit, I just plug it in the wall, that shit turns on. All you need is basic cloud code skills, which is not much, and Mac Mini. It's like 1.5K. You can get a phone farm, build it yourself. It's really not that fucking hard. It took me like a day and a half. I have a portable phone farm. My VAs, they warm up my accounts, they create accounts, keep my accounts active, highlights. They fucking save my highlights from my stories, all that shit. On the day-to-day, like, I really don't do much, bro. I could work like fucking 5 minutes a day. But I don't. I do work multiple hours a day. Mainly it's networking calls. Anyways, and like setting up traffic services as well because I've been doing that. And my outreach is automated. I have a VA doing outreach 1 or 2 hours a day. You know, they're scrolling. People are making reels for me. People are making carousels for me. People are scheduling stories for me and finding them for me. People are finding reels for me. People are, I give them the carousels to copy. I do. I have a method. And yeah, everything is automated. Life is lit. And fuck me. 47 minutes deep. Fuck it. So yeah, I hope you learned something from this video. Go out there and go one fucking mountain, one fucking body away from a mountain lion. Tell me how that shit feels. And you know what? One more thing. You have survived every fatal accident in your life. I had a car crash at 18 years old. I hit a car on a pole. I fell. I'm not even going to it. But I hit a pole at 50 miles per hour straight head on, middle of the car, and I survived. And it's partly because I was jacked, I think, as well. But for the whiplash or whatever, like I was already like I went to the gym a lot, right? But also, I survived that. And then I just survived this encounter too. And there may be a thing, and this is kind of, I heard it from a TikTok, right? So, and it's kind of like, yeah, well, everyone's alive. So of course they're going to agree with this. The dead people can't. But you survive every encounter because you are the main character. You are the chosen one. I am the chosen one. I am the main character. I'm a vagabond. And you survived because your story continues because you are the main character. I didn't die to that mountain lion tonight because I am the main character. Fucking stay relentless.